Hey, what's going on, guys? You've been back in the real world now for a few days. Kind of strange after spending 2 days together, um, and so many great things happening and taking place. Just want to remind you tonight is sharing night, so invite your family and friends up to the church or wherever the youth group's meeting, and you could share with them some or all of the things that you felt or thought over the weekend, and maybe you could say how you hope to change your lives from this day forward. Unfortunately, I won't be able to make it. I've actually been part of a men's group for the past few years, and tonight is the first time ever that they've asked me to lead it. And so that came about a few months ago, and here we are ready for that night. I want to remind you about the last talk that came on Sunday. The gentleman said, "Don't let the conference be for nothing," or "Don't let Jesus' death on the cross be for nothing." I know most, if not all of you, felt some type of change in your heart in a remarkable way, even if it was just very small. And I want to challenge you to live that out. Um, Live the way that you feel God is calling you to. But you're going to have to be very courageous when you're doing that. And so I just want to share a story with you guys. So in the Native American culture, it was custom for the young boys to go out in the wilderness for 30 days, and they needed to find shelter and safety and food and water. And after those 30 days, if those boys survived, they would be initiated into men, into their tribes. Well, this young boy in particular, it was his turn to go out in the wilderness, and he saw a mountain, and he figured, there's got to be some animals up on the mountain, and maybe a stream of water flowing down. So the boy started to make his climb or his journey up the mountain and couldn't find anything, and he's getting very hungry, very thirsty, and he's getting up close to the top, and all of a sudden he sees a rattlesnake appear out of nowhere, and the boy froze, and he slowly begins to back away. It's kind of ironic, or not ironic, but strange, but the snake actually talks. The snake said, "Hey, I'm lost, and I need help finding my way down the mountain. Will you help me?" The boy says, "No, I know what you are. You can strike me and kill me at any minute." The snake said, "Hey, you look starving. I can help you find food." The boy said, "No, you can strike and kill me at any second." The snake said, "Hey, if you help me down the mountain, I promise I will help you find food, and I will not hurt you." So the boy thought about it, and he said, "Do you promise?" The snake kind of said, "I pinky swear," said, "I do. I promise I'll get you food and I won't hurt you." So they get down the mountain, and sure enough, the snake helps the boy find all this food. And the boy felt like a king. He had so much food, he felt like he was at a banquet. And they were so happy that the snake was down the hill. The boy had found food and some water. And so they began dancing, and they continued eating and drinking until the snake struck out at the boy. The boy was screaming and crying, and the boy looked at the snake in the eyes and said, you promised you wouldn't hurt me." The snake looked back into the boy's eyes and said, "You knew what I was when you picked me up." Okay? So I want to challenge you, what in your life that is sooner or later going to turn on you and bite you, even though you might have thought it was safe or thought it was okay prior to going on this conference? Are you going to be smart? Are you going to be courageous and change the way you are living? Okay? Life is a journey, and God took you on this great conference, and He told some of you to make those changes. So have the courage to get rid of those things that can bite you. So Heavenly Father, I just pray for courage and strength for these young men, especially when they hang out with their friends. Maybe their friends might want them to live the way that they used to, or a lot of you guys are going into new schools, so Lord, I pray for strength and courage for these boys to find good friends at their new schools. May they have honor and courage and strength to honor their parents, just as you commanded in the Ten Commandments, Lord, even though most teens are embarrassed by their parents, their loving parents. And lastly, Lord, may they continue to live and be transformed. May they encounter you every single day in their life, just like they did in adoration. And Lord, And guys, I just hope that you remember Jesus paid it all. And so I'm going to send you another text with the music video to that song that we heard. But hope you guys are having a great week here so far, and I hope some of you can attend tonight. Take care.